I'm HunterX, and today we're going to be making the Cosmic Meatball and the Ultimate Stew, and we're going to do a little bit of cooking. So with that being said, let's get into today's episode. Okay, so in today's episode, I want to go ahead and start making the cosmic meatballs and whatnot. So I guess the first thing that we should go ahead and do is program the recipes like so for the cosmic meatball and the ultimate stew, which should be fairly simple actually. Here is the problem though. These are incredibly difficult to make because of a few things. So let's go ahead and take a look at the cosmic meatballs, for example. As you can see, we're missing quite a few things like rotten flesh and triple meat, which is the triple meat one is really annoying, so I think we should probably get that one done first. The triple meat is a pain because you need a special Thaumcraft furnace for this. As you can see here, to create triple meat, you need to take 3 different kinds of meat nuggets produced by cooking meat in the infernal furnace, which is a Thaumcraft furnace that I hate building. It is freaking terrible. To go ahead and build the infernal furnace, what you're gonna go ahead and do is you're gonna go ahead and start with a nice little plus sign. So 1 2 3 1 2, and then you're gonna go ahead and put your nether bricks in the corner like so. Bring it up by 1 as well. Go ahead and put your obsidian like so. Put a iron bar in the front, and then go ahead and put down your lava block like so, and then go ahead and do 4 more netherracks in the corners. Go ahead and put your obsidian all around like so, and then that should be your infernal furnace. All you have to go ahead and do is click it with your Salus Mundus. I want to go ahead and say that you can go ahead and add alembexes to go ahead and make it a bit more faster. I think that's the case. Also, we can go ahead and add ourselves, I believe, a watch of flowing time as well to go ahead and make that even faster. We need to go ahead and throw in 3 different types of meats. Okay, so we can do like, I guess like raw beef maybe. Hold on, I think the raw beef can be gotten from here, the the thing here. So if I do raw rabbits, maybe some raw pork chops and or chickens. I don't know if rabbit counts though. We can do like raw beef, for example. We just go ahead and drop a few in there. I don't want to drop too many because it's gonna process it, right? So if I do something like, I don't know, oh, I didn't mean to do that. If I do something like, I don't know, let's try like 4 stacks, throw that in there, and then we should be able to, you know, put our watch like so in front of here and do that, and it should start spitting out a bunch of pork chop. We got our beef nuggets, and I gotta do that for the rest of these, so we will be right back. With all the meat nuggets obtained, triple meat, so do I just craft them together? I don't know how that works. If I come over here and I put 1 of each nugget down, does it craft like that? No, it says to create triple meat, take 3 different kinds of meat nuggets produced by cooking meat in the infernal mixer and mix them with sugar. Oh, I see. Okay, so we need sugar. We don't have sugar on the auto craft, so let's go ahead and do this, and then maybe, you know, throw it in a creative drawer or something. You know, I'm finding that this series has been a little bit of a struggle because of the way that certain mods are acting right now and not being a good mod and being very bad. So if I take some sugar now, let's see if it's gonna even show up. Okay, beautiful, it shows up. Wonderful. Take it and mix it, and then there's our triple meat. So that was actually not too bad. Don't ask why I'm almost dead. I kind of fell into the infernal furnace. Oops, but that's fine. So now that we have the triple meat, we can probably start focusing on some of the other more harder things to get. Like, let's see, is there anything else here that might be a little bit tricky to get? Rotten flesh has EMC, which I'm very surprised that, you know what, I know exactly why it's not doing it, and it's because of the fact that the stupid engine has that bug where if the EMC goes past a certain amount, it like bugs it out and doesn't show things with smaller EMC amounts. I don't know why that's a thing, but it's very frustrating that that's a thing. But it is what it is, right? We just kind of, you know, learn to play with it, and we learn to deal with it and whatnot. So I'm gonna go ahead and eat a bunch of steak so that way we can go ahead and heal up here. So let's see. So if I want to make the cosmic meatball today, just one, I believe we get 3 per craft, I think it is. All right, so we are missing the raw bear meat. We're still, oh, the sanitized process anonymous meat. That's gonna be another thing that we have to kind of make here, because that one is also a little bit tricky. I don't know where that is. Where is that in this recipe? Ah, there it is. And we're gonna need a few things for that. Okay, so we're pretty close. We just need a little bit of salt, which I can get from rock salt, funny enough, which we should have plenty enough of that, right? We've got trillions and trillions of that stuff just sitting in our system, right? So we can go ahead and craft ourselves some salt like so, and we should be able to make some swamp essence. We are just missing a bit of heat, which we can go ahead and make. That's pretty easy. We just need a water bucket, which we can get. Oh wait, what was that at the top there? We're missing lily pads. Go figures, because, well, like I said earlier, the whole EMC bug thing. Let's see, is there anything else that is too crazy that we might need here? Because I might just say hey and skip it for now. Where is our water source? We don't have an infinite water source, seriously? Okay, so for the next part of this incursion, I guess you can say, we're gonna need a bit of a better smelter. So we're done using that little peeny little furnace over there. I think I want to go ahead and upgrade to the red matter furnace. Now, I was thinking, do I want to autocraft this? Which, I mean, I very well could, right? So all we have to go ahead and do is make another one of these seared furnaces, and I think it's pretty straightforward in the fact that, wow, that was pretty easy to make. Okay, so I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna go ahead and plop this down right here. Now what we're gonna go ahead and do is grab ourselves some crafters. Now I do want to try and, you know, show a feature of refined storage here. So refined storage has a feature that allows you to basically stack crafters on top of each other, and what will happen is you'll push the item through the crafters and into the thing that you're trying to auto craft, which is pretty cool actually. So what we're gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna make patterns for all of this, and we will be right back. I have discovered a bit of a problem. I think I know why my refined storage system has been acting a little sketchy, and that is the fact that, well, it's got no power currently, or it had no power. It was using quite a bit of power before I decided to disconnect it, and now I don't know. Okay, no, hold on, there they are. That is plugs. I want my points. So if I give this enough power now, will it behave? I have my doubts. So I just ran into an interesting problem, and that is that the freaking red matter furnace auto pulls in from the top. I'm like, I've never seen that before. So if I put this here, will that auto pull? It will. I've never seen that. So there's one way to fix this problem, is, of course, putting a chest there instead. That chest won't auto pull your, whatchamacallit, patterns out. So just be aware of that if you're going to use the red matter furnace for some auto crafting. Okay, so we've run into a few interesting problems. One, we're going to need a fluid transposer to make the, I believe, solid meat. Yes, because we need a bit of salt, which is made with salt and the bit measure. We can do that pretty easily. Liquid meat comes from, I don't know where. Oh, it's industrial foregoings liquid meat. Okay, so that means we're gonna need a mob slaughter factory of some kind. Okay, so that means we're gonna need a mob farm. Now, I think what I can do, I believe we can make spawn eggs. I believe that's the case. So if I take a spawn egg of a zombie, for example, we should be able to craft this. I guess zombies aren't craftable, huh? Maybe a cow, for example. A cow might actually work. Yeah, because we can go ahead and craft that and then spawn it in, mob slaughter it, get the meat. We only need a bucket or so. Yeah, that's very interesting. So I guess, can I just like craft this? Yes, technically. I just need a few things that I don't have, which we can just quickly go ahead and make. There we go. The mob slaughter factory. I should be able to take myself that. I believe the, whatchamacallit, thingy here. Oh, I don't have one. What I'll go ahead and do is I'll go ahead and craft up a few of these mob cow egg things. That should be plenty, right? And then take ourselves a point and go ahead and, you know, put this bad boy down, put this guy on there, and that's good. It's already moving, and then it's gonna kill that cow. Oh, it's only gonna give us 50. That's dirty. But what I can do, actually, you know what? That's fine, because guess what? We can go ahead and take ourselves a portable tank really easily. I don't even think we even need a bucket's worth. If I take this portable tank, do that, and then have it basically push out the meat. Oh, I gotta be careful here. Okay, so you're not gonna want to give me pink slime. I just want you to give me the whatchamacallit meats here. So do I do have fluid imports and exports. So imports and exports. I believe I put the interface here with a few of those cables from Integrated Dynamics, I think. I don't remember how this works, but if I take this, do that, put that there, and then we just need a single variable card, and this should work, right? In theory, if I tell you to import all fluids, you're gonna put the meat in here, right? Did it put the meat in there? I don't know where the meat went. It did go in there. Beautiful. And all I have to do technically, because we're in creative mode, right, is grab one of these creative conversion kits, and that should give me, again, the infinite meat. There we go. Beautiful. And then we basically, all we have to do is make a what is that thing called again? The fluid transposer, and we're just missing one of those buckets. That's fine. That's super easy and cheap. Bam, bam, boom. Take that, and I guess we'll do it right here. That's fine. We'll take that, and we need to grab ourselves a bit of salt, like so. So if I grab myself the bit of salt, that should be easy enough, and then we just dump in a few buckets at a time here. I don't have buckets on me, because who carries buckets on them, right? A 1 pound bucket for you. 1 pound bucket for you. There we go. Let me just get a bunch of meat here. Oh, that is super annoying. Okay, fair enough. And then that should be going. There we go. Solid meat. Beautiful. And then dump your meat in there. Beautiful. And I guess we can go ahead and put the external storage bus on the back. I don't think that really matters, but sure, go ahead and do it. And now that we have that, that's done. I guess the next big portion of this is going to be, we have to prepare bear meat, which is pretty easy. We just need some raw bear meat. Again, you know what? It also occurred to me, we're gonna have to put these in here. So I have to go through all of this again and grab all of the meat out of here again. Yeah, I know, crazy, right? So I have to grab all the things like the guardian meat, the llama steak, the chicken, the titan meat, the grasshopper, the beetle, the mutton. All this is gonna get grabbed out, because guess what? It doesn't work. Are you surprised at this point? Because I'm honestly not surprised at this point that it doesn't freaking work, right? So if I go ahead and grab cosmic meatballs and tell it to autocraft, it's gonna be like, oh yeah, like you're missing, you know, like raw guardian meat, you're missing raw beetle meat, you're missing grasshopper legs, you're missing all these things, even though, like, again, I have the EMC engine right there, it's connected, it's just not freaking working. To prove my point that it doesn't work, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna grab a diamond chest. I'm gonna grab a diamond chest real fast, and I'm going to dump all of my EMC into this chest. I'm not even kidding. I'm not even lying. I'm gonna go ahead and grab a tablet here. I have to do it from here. Give me a arcane tablet. I'm going to dump all of our EMC, and I'm gonna freaking, you know, get it below wherever we need to get it below, and I'm gonna show you that it freaking works. I promise you. Okay, so the only thing that we're currently missing is the prepared bear meat, which is funny enough. I'm gonna go ahead and disable this, because there's no way that we're gonna get rid of all that EMC in a timely manner anyway. So I guess throw that idea out of the way. And let me see, do we have raw bear meat? I'm pretty sure we do. Where is that raw bear meat? I know I put it in here. I did. Beautiful. Okay, I think the last thing that we need to go ahead and make is the prepared bear meat, which should be relatively easy. The only thing that we need here is a bucket. Oh wait, is it a bucket of water? What is it? Let's see, a water bucket or a purified water bucket, doesn't really matter. Snow, ice. Wait, no, we have ice in the system. Hold on, I just put ice in the system, so if I do that, I should be able to make some water. Beautiful, because that's how that works, I guess. Vinegar powder. Oh god, vinegar powder might be a little bit more oh boy. Okay, so vinegar powder is going to be a little bit more of a in-depth process. I don't have everything thing. I need cloth squeeze bags. Okay, so that's easy enough. Squeeze bags weren't too bad. The fermenting bucket is, again, buckets with glass. Don't know why that's a thing. That's a weird one as well. But I should be able to make this now, assuming that I have apples just hanging around in the system, which I don't, which we're going to go ahead and just dump those in there real quickly. Bam, bam, boom. And make a few vinegar powders because we don't need too many now. And that should be prepared bear meat. And then all I gotta do is, I guess, drop that into a drawer and call it a day. Would you look at that? And then I just need to go ahead and put that down there, and I should now be able to go ahead and say, hey, let's go ahead and make ourselves some cosmic meatballs. So there we go, make one, and that should be relatively simple as long as I remember to put some fuel inside of this, and also a import bus as well. We don't have one of those, so if I go ahead and come here and grab myself an importer, maybe with a stack upgrade and a few speeders, that should be okay. So let me grab 3 of those, and we don't have any cables now, do we? Where is our good old boys cables? There we go. And we should be able to just, once we do this, connect up the thing to this, and it should be in theory good to go, right? Maybe if I grab my thing and then you do that importer with a stack and some speed upgrades, and boom, 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 easy peasy lemon squeezy. Make sure that we cover all this up because it's ugly and doesn't look good. And then we should have our cosmic meatball, right? Is that how that works? Beautiful. And we have 4 of them. Would you look at that? 1 set makes 4. That's actually pretty good. So cosmic meatball is now in our possession. Lovely. So the next big thing that we should probably work on is, I guess, the ultimate stew. Now, man, this is gonna be another one of those, huh? So the ultimate stew is going to be a handful and a half. So we're just missing a few things. Okay, so the nether wart, I guess. Let's see what we actually do need here. So I'm gonna go do that and we'll be right back. There is a lot of stuff for us to do, and I guess the first thing that we're gonna go ahead and do is do our uncooked Titan chop. Oh god, here we go. So uncooked Titan chop is gonna require us to make what exactly again? It wants cabbage, turnips, and I think raw mushrooms of some kind. So let's see, turnips, I believe we have. I don't know why they're showing 2 different ones. I think that's fine, right? And then it wants the 41. Did I pick the 41? No, I picked the 65 one. There we go, 40. And then it's gonna want some cabbages. Okay, so cabbages. This is the one thing that sucks about this system and having it not work properly. But yeah, so brown mushrooms are easy. I thought they were easy. So mushrooms, are they not called? Okay, weird. Okay, fair enough. Drop that stuff in there. That should make us the uncooked Titan chop minus the mandrake and the stew pot. Okay, so we need the mandrake, which we can go ahead and grab. Wait, is it mandrakes or mandrake roots? It's the roots. Gotcha. We need the pot, which needs, what is that? Iron nuggets. Oh, that's easy enough. Okay, I thought it was gonna be like something super complicated. Nope. We just need the pot, which we can go ahead and craft, and then we just need that to go ahead and do that. Beautiful. And now that we have the uncooked Titan chops, we should be able to say, hey, take that and throw it into our, whatchamacallit, over here, the smelter, and that should be good to go. Go ahead and drop that in there. That should be fine. And the next thing is going to be creamy beetroot soup, which we have. Wait, do we have cream? Oh, wow, we already have the cream. And I think that's like the hardest part, right, is to make the cream. So that's actually really good that we already have that, right? And the cream can go away. Beautiful. Throw that in there for now. And now we have infinite cream. Oh, God, that sounds so wrong. And we just need the beetroot powder. Again, very easy when you have the things. Let me go to grab a few beetroots, some carrots as well, because we're gonna need them. Again, we gotta dry them out first. So the beetroot plus the drying agent should make us that, and then that's gonna give us the creamy beetroot soup. And the same thing for the carrots as well, and that should make us the creamy beetroot soup. Bowls are relatively easy to make. We can make them in large quantities, not a problem. And then there's those two things. And the creamy mushroom stew, I would assume is the same kind of recipe using the mushrooms and the drying agent. There we go. But a lot of these are very simple. Ooh, cheese. We do not have cheese, which I believe can be made with the cloth and the curdling agent. Wait, what do we need for the curdling agent? Calf line and some water. Okay. And I don't have buckets. Oh my god, this is so difficult. Why are you being so difficult, game? There we go. Make a few more buckets, and then I guess go ahead and make your, nope, not milk. I don't want milk. I want you to make cheese. I need the curdling agent, and then I need some sort of line. I think it's like stomach line or something. Yeah, calf stomach line for some reason. There we go. And then we just need a bucket of water, which is not being put in there. I don't know why it's not being put in there, but it's gone. What? How is the bucket of water gone? Hello? What? That makes no freaking sense. Where did my freaking water go? Uh-oh. Is it doing one of those weird things again? It's probably doing one of those weird things again. There we go. Curdling agent. Let me go ahead and make sure that I create of this, just because that was a little bit of a pain in the butt to make, right? And I don't want to have to deal with that again, so I would just rather not deal with it at all, if I'm being quite honest here. Oh my god, it's being such a pain in the butt right now. I should just disable the void miner here, but it is what it is. We'll keep going here. So we have the drying agent now, and we should be able to say, hey, I need, hold on, what do I need here again? I need a heavyweight. What does that even mean? And how's that? Oh, I see. Okay, so we need glass panes and some cobblestone. So glass panes should be relatively easy to make. Bam, bam, boom. We are gonna need a little bit of cobblestone, and guess what? Cobblestone has 1 EMC, so it's not showing up in the thing, because of course not. And there it is. And we should be able to make the heavyweight. And the only thing that I need now is a bucket of milk, which luckily for us, wait, is that not cobblestone? Oh, it's a cobblestone slab. I totally misjudged that for a second. And we just need a bucket of milk, which luckily for me, guess what I have over there in the creative tank? It is the milk that we need to go ahead and make the cheese. I don't know why this is a cheese recipe, but it is what it is. Right, there we go. There you go. Homemade cheese. Cheese is so good, man. There's these cheese sticks that I buy, and they're so good. Holy hell, they're so good. There we go. Creamy cheese soup, which probably just needs the homemade cheese with the cream, which is good. There we go. Creamy cheese soup, and your pumpkin soup, which I assume would be your same thing as we've been doing here with the other soups here with the carrot and the, do I really not, do pumpkins not have EMZ? Wait a minute. Yeah, I was about to say, it's like, am I just like dumb, or am I misspelling something? Yeah, we can pull a trillion different pumpkins here, but we're only gonna do 8,000 for now. That's fine. And there is your creamy pumpkin soup, and then we just need a bit of milk, which means we need another milk bucket. Thankfully, we don't have to, you know, worry about that too much. And yeah, so I was debating whether or not if I wanted to record the new Life is Strange game. I actually might make a let's play of it and just disable the copyrighted music, right? Which that sucks, man. Like, playing games like that without the actual copyrighted music is kind of like mid-tier. I'm gonna say, like, the music definitely plays a huge role into the feeling of the game for sure, unfortunately. But due to DMCA, of course, you know, if I was to do that on YouTube, right, I have to turn the music off. Versus Twitch, you can kind of get away with it, sort of, but I think most of the time now, if you were to do it on Twitch, you're just gonna get your VOD muted. So yeah, it's just one of those things, you know. Homemade butter, which I believe I can make, right? Homemade butter is gonna require an empty jar. How do I make empty jars? Why can't I make empty jars? There we go. And wait, what was that top bit there? Bit of iron, that's fine. Make a little iron cap for it. I don't know how much of this I'm gonna need. I'm just gonna make a few and then call it a day, because I don't think we need too many of those. What is that block in the middle here? Snow. That's such a weird thing. Yeah, I'd really like to do another Life is Strange let's play. I would like to do like a whole, like, go from like my favorite game to then the, like, I don't know, in like a chronological order kind of thing, and put them all in like one playlist. But again, the whole like DMCA thing thing. And honestly, it's quite scary, man. Dealing with DMCA is not fun, right? Because it's one of those things where like, oh, like, it can get your channel like banned or whatever, or terminated or whatever if you do it enough, right? And that's also kind of like why I stopped playing music on stream. I was like, it's not worth the risk, you know what I mean? So I just said, screw it, I'm done with that. Cooked potatoes, I can probably just do that real fast. That's not really that hard. Potatoes, I'm not gonna autocraft that. That's just gonna require me to just do this. If I do this, yeah, that seems to do fine. I could also just be like, hey, can I have that back, please? So baked potatoes are a thing, easy. And then coffee beans, again, anything that has EMC, we can just go ahead and throw into this little thing here, and then that should be fine. Like for example, canola, that has EMC. We can go ahead and throw that into the whatchamacallit thing here, the little EMC compressed thing, which is fine, right? Go ahead and grab your wheat like so, and then go ahead and grab your deluxe pumpkin pie, which requires us to make the homemade pumpkin pie, which means unbaked pumpkin pies. So that's going to need powdered eggs or some sort of eggs. We're missing the jar of seed oil, which means I need, oh my god, this is so much. And then flour. I guess we can break down wheat into flour. That's fine. The seed oil jar. Hold on, I gotta make sure I get the right one. I don't know which. Oh, I can make it with homemade butter. Never mind. I have homemade butter, don't I? Yeah, it's right here. Oh, that's brick of butter. Oh, I see. Okay, so I gotta, yeah, make another one of these real fast. Creative that real fast. Okay. I didn't know that was a thing. That's my bad, honestly. Okay, let's go ahead and put all these bad boys into drawers real fast. Make it easy. Oh, hey, stop it. Behave. Game, behave. There we go. And make sure that all of these got creative vending upgrades. I couldn't think of the name of it. I should be able to make this now. Almost. We just need some salt. Okay, hold on. Well, let me just turn that all into that. And then I need powdered eggs. That's such a weird thing. Eggies. Throw those in there. And then tell it to make some powdered eggs. There we go. I don't know why I'm getting XP for that, but sure. And then there's our unbaked pumpkin pie, which I would assume we bake it. And then the pumpkin pie. I don't need pumpkin pie for anything else, right? I don't think I need it per se. Homemade pumpkin pie. Dude, that sounds so good right now. God, this is making me hungry, even though I literally just finished eating dinner not even like 5 minutes ago, and I'm already hungry again. God damn it, dude. This is why I hate doing some of these food things. You know, you look at it, it's like, oh, deluxe pumpkin pie sounds so good. Rice bread needs rice dough, which means I need to make the rice, which is EMCable, thank god, and throw that in there. I'm doing all the things, man. Rice and chicken right now sounds so good. And you might be wondering, what do you mean? You just ate dinner. I'm a big boy, man. I like to eat lots of food. Now that that's done, how much of this do you think we just got done? Can I autocraft this ultimate stew now? Sort of. We are missing beetroot soup, mushroom soup. Okay, hold on. So we're missing beetroot. I'm gonna do this and we'll be right back. Okay, we only have a few things left. So we need a few nether wart. There we go. And we now need to go ahead and make ourselves some fried egg. So that should be easy enough. And then we need mushroom stew, which I thought I just did, but maybe not. Golden carrots, which I know I did. It's right here in my inventory. Oh, they're in my inventory. I'm just not paying attention. And we need glycerin melons, which is going to be really easy. But we need the, whatchamacallit, melons here. Also, I have a little bit of the hiccups because, like I said, I just finished eating dinner. So excuse me for that. And then the beetroot, that should be easy enough. And then the rice bread we've already did, right? Yeah, we've got the rice bread down to a T. And let's go ahead and put all these things on our inventory. And that should be fine. And then we should be good to go for the most part, right? So fried egg. There we go. There we go. And then two more things, the glycerin melons and that, and it should be good to go now. Boom, 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 boom. And now we should be able to say, hey, let's go ahead and make ourselves the ultimate stew, which is going to be relatively easy. Bam, bam, boom. Would you look at that? We've got the ultimate stew. Oh, I am not looking forward to doing this in Ozone, man. In our Ozone live play. Oh god, it's worse than this, which is, yeah. Okay, that's now done, which means we have a lot of the top row for the Infinity Catalyst done. Unfortunately, guys, we are out of time for today's episode. So with that being said, if you guys enjoyed today's episode, please do me a huge favor. Smash that like button, smash that subscribe button, ding that notification bell, become a part of the HunterX tribe. As always, guys, I love you. I'm gonna leave you. Till next time, we're gonna be posting more Project Equivalence. Bye bye.